Fulton versus Inoue. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. There was some things I seen. I seen a lot in that fight. I seen a lot of mistakes Fulton made in that fight. About the third round, I think his legs started to go out. His legs couldn't. His legs looked. I think he got hit and it looked like he buckled a little bit. That was the first thing I started to notice. That's when I started. I was thinking Inoue might. It looks like he was putting the pressure on it. Inoue, he kept the pressure. He kept pressing the issue. He didn't stop that. He kept pressing the issue. The minute Fulton threw some shots, Inoue backed up, reassessed, and got back in range. I noticed that. It was quick. That's one thing Inoue had over Fulton, noticeably from the beginning, was speed, right? It's faster. And Fulton respected Inoue's power. I did notice that too. He respected his power. There was a lot of respect there with his power because maybe like a little close to maybe like 8th round, I noticed that every time Inoue threw some shots, Fulton, he backed up. He made sure he created distance. He didn't look like it. Everything was focused, but I could tell from that reaction that he respected his power. Fulton, man. Ugh. Your hands were too low. And with Inoue's speed, by the time Fulton tried to get him back up, Inoue was already boom, 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 quick. I would say one things that I noticed that Fulton did pretty good was his hooks, his left and right hooks. But he could only get them off when he was in the paint inside. So Fulton would have needed to. His focus should have been closing that distance, because Inoue, his superpower was keeping that distance, keeping that range, and keeping them. And as soon as he threw a punch, the rhythm, you could tell Inoue had a certain rhythm on. Once he got you and you made a reaction, once Fulton made a reaction, Inoue kept the pressure and kept Fulton on his back foot. That's what I did notice. I did notice that. Kept Fulton on his back foot. Inoue had good combinations, body shots. That was one thing I noticed that Inoue he threw that low body shot, even though it was the jab. It was a low jab to the body. I did notice that. That was good. Yeah, once Inoue smelled blood, it was a wrap. I mean, Fulton didn't have any answers to what Inoue was with the pressure he was bringing. Nope. Inoue, he had good range. Like I said, Fulton, he looked physically fit. Maybe not tip top shape, but he looked pretty much there. It didn't look like he gassed out. He just got hit with a good shot, and that was a good shot. But once Inoue smelled blood, it was a wrap. So let me know what y'all think. I thought it was a good fight. I think Inoue is gonna be in the spotlight for a while for this victory, because a lot of people thought put a lot of money and said that Fulton was gonna win. I was reading a lot of comments on the other pages I was watching. A lot of people have Fulton. For fights like this, I usually keep it open. I don't really want to lean towards either one. That will require me to go back and research, which now Inoue's on my list. I gotta research his old fights, but that was a good fight. That was a good fight. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel in the comments section. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And hey, KD Boxing Talk, I'm out.